Killua Zoldyck is the GOAT. How do you write a character who is a cold-blooded assassin, yet have him hang out with the main protagonist? It's simple. You make him want to have fun, you make him want to have friends, and you make him want to be a child. Killua is the third son of the Zoldyck family, the most notorious family of assassins. Life he had with this family consisted of him being tortured on the regular in order to build up resistances to things that would do him wrong. Electricity, poison, pain, and so on, as well as learning skills that no normal child should know. As you can imagine, this upbringing was not fun, so he abandons his family and enters what he thinks would be fun, the hunter exam. And in one of the first scenes we see Killua in, he is doing what a kid would do, messing with someone else, continuously drinking these sodas that induce foul bowel movement in order to mess with the person who is getting others to drink them, instead of confronting him like an adult would. And it's also probably one of the reasons we see Killua with a skateboard in one of his first scenes. He knows that's something that's often associated with younger people, and he wants to be a younger people. And this is also where he's drawn to Gon, a kid who is similar in age, also taking the hunter exam. The two form an immediate bond, and they share such a childlike whimsy with each other that I haven't seen replicated in a lot of other stories. Often teasing, messing with each other, and just being good friends. Slightly off topic, but something that probably helped with their friendship was how unhinged Gon was. Gon, Killua just tore out a man's heart. Why are you acting so nonchalant? You should be terrified. Something that should be noted is that this motivation from Killua is essentially a founding pillar of the show, which is why we see their story end whenever the two separate. This positive path that Killua wants to go down acts as a parallel to Gon's darker story as well. The parallel being that Killua abandoned his family in order to find a brighter side of life, whereas Gon is trying to find his family but is slowly embracing a darker side of his life. Another small detail I noticed is that out of all of the weapons Killua could choose from, he chooses yo-yos, something very impractical but fun, something a child would use. This friendship, this innocence that he shares with Gon ultimately makes him grow into a better human being, as well as he's able to tear out Illumi's needle, a mind-controlling device, out of his head. The love that he has for Gon only strengthening his will. That's something that a family of assassins would not have been able to teach. And despite Killua's dark upbringings, he constantly acts as someone who would bring Gon back to the light. With all of the amazing writing in the show, it's tragic to think that we'll never actually see it in its completion because of Togashi's health.